What's going on, Jerome's? Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. The Vikings aren't practicing today. The Vikings got crushed on Monday Night Football. Kirk Cousins did not lead them back to the promised land after a very solid week one. So let's explore the space. Let's get nuts. And of course, Lamar Jackson. Lamar friggin' Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! Lamar is for real. Damn straight. Former NFL MVP doing some great things with the Ravens. Trying to get paid? And the Ravens not doling out the money. So let's explore the space. How do the Vikings get Lamar Jackson in 2023? There's a lot of moving parts, and we're going to go through them. Because I will say, as of right now, it's extremely unlikely. And yes, I do think that Kirk Cousins gives the Vikings the best chance to win games and win a Super Bowl over the next 2 years. But, you know, have some fun. Lighten up, Francis. So let's walk through the process. First off, Lamar Jackson is that dude, mobile quarterback, big-time arm. The accuracy is getting there. It looks pretty damn good. I mean, all the rumors, all the conjectures, like, oh, Hollywood Brown didn't like playing with Lamar because he's inaccurate. No, Rashad Bateman, former Golden Gopher, stepping up this year. Woo! Absolutely love it, man. And of course, yes, Vikings fans will remember back in 2018 in the first round, they could have had him, got him, but took Mike Hughes instead. How'd that one work out? Just fantastic. But yeah, the Ravens moving back in, taking Lamar Jackson, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. Yes. And so far this season, I mean, Lamar has been putting on a show, man, especially the Dolphins game where, I mean, the Ravens had that thing in the bag, and then Baltimore's defense just imploded, and Tua did the damn thing. But Lamar, 21-29, 318, 3 touchdowns, also ran for a $119 and a tutty, 75-yard score. He was everything that you wanted him to be, but they just couldn't hold on because the defense was whatever. And he is operating on his rookie deal, 5th-year option, $23 million and change, but he wants the money. He wants to get paid. Fully understand that, but I understand the Ravens' apprehensions as well, because 25-year-old quarterback, yes, but, I mean, do you see many running quarterbacks into the late 20s or into their 30s? You're very wary about doling out money, especially guaranteed money. Now, I don't buy that Lamar was looking for, fully guaranteed Deshaun Watson Browns money. I don't necessarily buy that, because in negotiations there's always leaks when things aren't going well, where the other side is being obtuse. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. But the fact that Lamar is acting as his own agent, I don't know, man. And Kirk Cousins, speaking of contracts, so next year Kirk has a $36.25 million cap hit. Yes, no trade clause. No trade clause is back in there. I can already hear the comments. Kirk has a no trade clause. Yes, we know that. So Kirk has to approve wherever he's traded to. So you can't just trade him to Poughkeepsie just to get rid of his cap. Now, I don't think that the Ravens would just want Kirk in a trade, but we'll get to that. Now, they can alleviate $30 million off of his cap hit by trading him before March 23rd, when $15 million of his $20 million rooster bonus comes due. Also, he's making a $10 million base salary next year. The Vikings would still have $18.75 million dead on the cap due to his prorated signing bonus, as well as the addition of void years when he signed that extension. So what's got to happen? Like we said, there's a lot of moving parts for this to actually go down, which makes it very unlikely that Lamar is going to swap purple 8s for purple 8s. Number one, Kirk has got to waive his no trade clause, and he's got to be moved, and the Vikings got to get rid of his cap number, especially since the Vikings are going to pay Justin Jefferson as well. So, yeah. So the Vikings finding a trade partner, like I said, I don't think it'll be the Ravens. I think, if anything, they'll just turn to Tyler Huntley and start building around him. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting because it's seen as a very strong quarterback class next year. So the trade market for some of these veteran guys, especially with large contracts, may be evaporated. As the Niners saw with Jimmy Garoppolo, is like, hey, we're trying to trade Jimmy G. And even though this was a down quarterback class, didn't have any takers. Luckily for the Niners, that one sort of worked out. Number three, the Ravens. Well, I can hear a lot of people saying, well, Lamar's going to be a free agent next year, so the Vikings can just sign him. Ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. The Ravens are 100% going to franchise tag Lamar. You could say that it's unfair, but it's the current CBA. It was like, well, Lamar can just say no. It doesn't work like that. So the Ravens, if they plan to part ways with Lamar, they're still going to get theirs. So the Vikings trading Lamar to the Vikings, It's going to take at least 3 ones, at least that, probably a little bit more too, especially if Lamar comes out and continues this torrid pace of play. Maybe he's in the MVP conversation again, yes. And for some reason, Eric DeCosta and the Ravens, they can't come to an accord with Lamar. It's whatever there. And then the Vikings will have to pay Lamar all of the money. But it will be doable. Paying Lamar, you still have some dead money from Kirk, and also you're paying Justin Jefferson because... And like I said, I'm not buying the sources say that Lamar wants more guaranteed money than Deshaun Watson. I don't necessarily see that. That contract is a freaking anomaly because the Browns are geniuses. I could see him slotting in around the Kyler Murray range, where 5 years, $230 million, averaging $46 million per, and then you have $103+ million guaranteed somewhere in there. I don't see Russell Wilson guaranteed money, and also, I mean, Kyler's got more guaranteed money in his deal than Aaron Rodgers and also Josh Allen, which is kind of surprising. So I think that's the line of demarcation. And like I said, if Lamar plays like he did against Miami the rest of the season, I mean, sure, pay him all the money, and it'll be really fun to see what Kevin O'Connell and company can do with Lamar's very unique skill set. But this is all just foobar. This is all. Kirk Cousins is gonna be fine. This offense is gonna be fine. Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell chose Kirk Cousins to build around for the next 2 years, and so this is just pie in the sky stuff, but it's also fun, especially after a frustrating loss. You just really explore the space. Like, well, what if the Vikings just trade for Lamar? Never say never. I mean, he looks good in purple. We already know that, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Vikings, Lamar, 2023, question mark. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.